Welcome to the Den on the campus of Hot Springs High School as we're ready for tonight. The Hot Springs Tigers taking on the Hatch Valley Bears in the rivalry of the Rio Grande. Tigers come in after a tough loss Tuesday to Cobre. They lost 63-53. That was their first district game and a loss to Cobre. They hope to revenge that tonight, taking on the Hatch Valley Bears. Hatch has been a little tough this year. They've only got 2 wins on the season. That's against Carrizozo and NVTO. Tonight they're hoping to look for their first district win as well, as they lost to Socorro on Tuesday night. So the Tigers taking on the Hatch Valley Bears tonight right here on the NFHS Network, YouTube, and Facebook. We'll be right back. Are unwanted guests invading your home? Say goodbye with Turtleback Pest and Weed Control. We offer swift, reliable service to eliminate pests from your life with state-of-the-art integrated pest management techniques. We offer eco-friendly solutions to keep your home safe for your family, pets, and the environment. Our certified professionals are trained to identify and tackle the pests troubling you. So don't let pests rule your life. Call Turtleback Pest and Weed Control at 575-894-7513 for a free consultation.
Taking care of all of Sierra County's plumbing, gas, and HVAC needs, MPG Services says, Go Tigers! MPG Services is located at 1907 South Broadway and doesn't just do service calls. They sell the products that help you take care of your own. So remember, when you need plumbing parts or just want to let the pros handle the job, call on MPG Services 740-1440 or 894-1440. You'll find their well-stocked store in 1907 South Broadway.
Back here in the Den with about 4 minutes to go here before tip-off. Tigers boys will be up next at 7 o'clock-ish. As soon as this game is over, we'll stop the stream. We'll start a new stream for you, and it'll be available on all 3 of our networks, NFHS Network, YouTube, and Facebook. Next week, the boys and girls will be on the road as they travel in the district. They will not be back until the 18th of February. That'll be a Tuesday. They will play Socorro Warriors here, boys and girls. During the regular season, the girls are always on the road, and then the boys are at home or vice versa. But once it gets to district, then the varsity girls travel with the varsity boys, and then we get to be able to cover both those games back-to-back, starting at 5:30 and 7. Coming up at 7 o'clock, Tiger boys will take on the Hatch Valley Bears after coming off a big victory over Cobre on Tuesday night. We'll talk more about that game as we get closer to it. We'll be right back for the tip-off here tonight from the Den.
Since 1941, Sierra Electric has been a member-owned cooperative that has been providing quality, consistent electric service to Sierra County for 78 years. We support local youth programs while lending a helping hand to our members and neighbors. Sierra Electric Co-op is proud to power your life and proud to support the Tigers. Sierra Electric is a touch-tone energy cooperative, equal opportunity provider and employer. Go Tigers! Quality cuisine since 1970. Legendary menu selections including our hand-cut steaks, prime rib, lobster, fresh seafood, and chicken. Enjoy an extensive wine list in our comfortable bar with outdoor patio. We have ample parking and banquet room. Open daily at 5 p.m. 1400 North Date Street in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-6200, LosArcosSteakhouse.com.
Whether you are celebrating the latest Tiger victory or just a night out with friends, the Sierra County DWI Prevention Program reminds you to designate a driver when you plan to drink. Don't drink and drive. It's against the law. It's deadly. It can ruin your life in a split second. Underage drinking is also against the law and can wreck your high school years and keep you out of college and the military. So, make good choices. If you're under 21, don't drink. If you're over 21, don't drink and drive.
Sierra Vista Hospital's new facility is a community-operated 15-bed critical access hospital featuring the latest technology and equipment to ensure top-notch patient care.
The emergency room is always open if you have a medical emergency. Our EMS provide medical services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Sierra Vista Hospital and Clinics, 800 East 9th Avenue in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-2111. If an emergency, dial 911.
Back here in the den, we just have a couple of minutes here. We're going to get ready for the national anthem. We'll break away just so we don't violate any copyright infringements there on the national anthem, and we'll be back with tonight's tip-off.
One play can change momentum in the game, and one deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see Agent Sharon Luna, your Farm Bureau agent in Tier C. She can help bundle your car and home together in a single policy. So if life sends a little blitz in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay one deductible for everything that's covered. Talk to Farm Bureau agent Sharon Luna today. Stop by 405 North Date or call 575-894-0060. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Providing the best landscape and fencing in all of Sierra County. Lynn's Landscape offers the best service for small or large projects. Lynn's Landscape specializes in decorative block retaining walls. Whether you need artificial turf or natural landscaping, call the professionals at Lynn's Landscape and Fencing, 575-744-4009 or 575-740-4045.
Is the stress of the game making you bite your nails? Annette and staff of Spa Escape and Salon invite you to come get a manicure or pedicure with them. They can work the stress out with a body massage or even cover up the gray with a cut and color. Spa Escape and Salon at 505 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte is your one-stop location to take away the stress, the gray, and just relax. Make your appointment today for any of their services by calling 740-4142. Spa Escape and Salon are proud supporters of all Tiger sports.
Whitehead Automotive says go Tigers. At Whitehead Automotive, you'll find game-changing deals on sales and service. We have a great selection of used quality vehicles along with highly trained service and sales team with unbeatable prices of vehicles and service. You can't beat it. Whitehead Automotive's great sales and great service equals a winning combination, just like the Tigers. Stop by and see the gang at Whitehead Automotive at 9th and Date.
Sheesh, kids are expensive in the fall and every other season of the year. It's a good thing Bank of the Southwest is there to weather the storm with us. With personal loan options for things like living expenses, purchasing a vehicle, clothing and supplies, moving expenses, and more. It sure helps. We all want them to stop growing up. Well, sort of. It's nice to know Bank of the Southwest is there to treat us like family when they do. Bank of the Southwest, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 439264.
Need concrete? Bar 2's got it. Need asphalt? Bar 2's got it. Need dirt? Bar 2's got it. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel is your full-service construction center. They even install and service septic tanks. Visit Bar 2 Sand and Gravel and Transit Mix, where you'll be met by a friendly, helpful staff and enjoy prompt, efficient service no matter what size job you're working on. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel, serving the community since 1957, located at the Cuchillo Creek Bridge on Highway 181, just north of Tier C. Call 894-7181.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Your State Farm agent, Ben Trujillo, is honored to be a Tiger at heart and an avid Tiger supporter. State Farm is a name you can trust, and Ben Trujillo is an agent you know. Whether you're looking to insure your home, car, business, or RV, give Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, a call today at 575-382-3636. Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, is proud to say, go Tigers!
Back here in the den as we get ready for tip-off between the Hot Springs Tigers and the Hatch Valley Bears. I introduce the Hatch Valley, decked out in full black tonight. Coming up just a short drive up the valley. Maggie Reyes, a junior, number 13. Gonzalez, number 12. Now for the Tigers, Reagan Hearn, the sophomore, number 2. Number 3, McKenna Woods. Rogelio. Garcia, number 34, the junior. Number 1, the freshman, LeClaire. Number 10, Taylor Littleton. 14, Collins. Kylie Collins. Alex Gonzalez, the senior. See a lot of her tonight, especially down inside the paint. And number 50, the big senior, Andrea Luna. So the Tigers coming off a tough loss Tuesday night to Kobe right here in the Den. They had a lot of turnovers there in that first half. Made a little run in the second half, but wound up losing 63-53. So we're ready to go. Back here in the Den, and we're ready for tip-off here to go as the Hot Springs Tigers taking on the Hatch Valley Bears. Tigers 6-14 on the season. Hatch 2-19, so tough season for both teams. Hatch and Tigers both struggling, but should be a good matchup tonight here in the Den. And we are off as the Tigers control the tip with Collins across the timeline. Back over to LeClaire now, down inside for Luna. Luna on the turnaround. No good. Rebounded out of there by Roberts for the Bears. Tigers come out in the man-to-man defense. Collins now trying to stop the dribble penetration up and no good for the Bears. Rebounded by Luna. Now going to get it back over to Littleton to control it across the timeline for the Tigers. LeClaire for 3. No good. Rebounded out of there by Collins. So the Tigers going to set it up again here. Just underway from the Den. LeClaire loses it out of bounds. Turnover to the Bears. Olguin brings it in to Rodriguez. And a throwaway by the Bears trying to get it over to the junior Rodriguez and throwing it out of bounds. LeClaire now down inside for Luna. Luna on the turnaround, no good. Rebounded out of there by the Tigers. Luna over the back trying to hang on to it, stolen by the Bears. And now traveling violation against Hatch, and the Tigers will bring it in under their own basket. Tipped out of there, trying to get it into Littleton. Martinez knocks it out. Down inside for Collins on the step back. Loose ball, and the scrum comes out with the Bears heading the other direction. Hatch down off the elbow, and good as Hatch takes the first lead here. Ramirez, the junior, averaging 2.8 points a game, put up the first points for the Bears. LeClaire now thought about the three. Now Collins will jack up the three. Off the back iron, rebounded inside by Gonzalez. Gonzalez back up. Still no good. Has to kick it back out top. Here comes LeClaire with a little running jumper. No good. The scrum continues underneath, and out comes Hatch with the ball. Down inside for Roberts, off the glass, no good. Picked up rebound by Hatch Valley, but cleaned up the glass was Gonzalez, and LeClaire coming back the other way. Collins now down inside, off the baseline, kicks it back out to LeClaire, and this is going to be off LeClaire, and it's going to be Hatch ball at midcourt. 5:27 here in the first quarter. Tigers with a goose egg still up there trying to look for their first score. Down inside, off the basket, no good. Picked up by Luna. Luna cleans up the glass and tries to get it back out. Hearn has it now back over to Littleton as she brings it across the timeline. Tigers need to work that one inside. You got Gonzalez and Luna down in there. Now they got it down inside, and there's going to be a foul. And this is going to be a good place for the Tigers to go to the line. As Luna hits the deck, she'll shoot two. First one off the back iron, no good. Second free throw is good by Luna, and the Tigers finally get some points on the board. 2-1. Just underway here. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. On the drive, all the way to the hoop, off the glass, and good by the Bears. Littleton now across the timeline. Got Hearn on the left wing. And Requejo, number 4, on the right wing. Littleton now just still directing traffic. Down inside for Luna. Good pass there by Hearn, and in and out. Knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with the Tigers. First quarter brought to you by A&B Drive-In. Drive up, drive through, dine in at the old-fashioned drive-in. 575-894-9294. Down inside for Gonzalez as she's blocked, but picks up her own rebound. Now Requejo off the glass, and good as an assist by Gonzalez down underneath the glass. Right inside, turnaround jumper off the rim and out of bounds. Tigers will have the ball and trail by 1 here with 4:05 to play first quarter. Three-pointer by Requejo off the back iron, rebounded out of there by Roberts for the Bears, and here they come back the other direction. Roberts takes it all the way down, gets it down inside the paint. Off the glass, no good. Knocked out of bounds, going to stay with the Bears as that was knocked out by Gonzalez. Wholesale substitution for the Tigers as LeClaire and Collins and Woods all check into the game for Hot Springs. Down inside the paint, off the back of the iron. It's going to go off the hatch, and Tigers will take it. Tigers trail by 1 here as we're late in the first quarter. Collins now across the line. Over to LeClaire, looking down inside for Gonzalez on the feed to Raquejo, and good. Another assist by Gonzalez. The Tigers take the lead for the first time. Knocked out of bounds by LeClaire. Tigers still matched up, man. Now a steal there in by Raquejo, taking it to the glass. No good. Rebounded underneath by Collins, trying to get it and knocked out of bounds as she loses it. And now Hatch will have it going the other way. Reach in there by Gonzalez, just about a steal, and now a traveling violation against Roberts. Collins now. Gonzalez on the turnaround from the paint. Loses the ball. Picked up by Raquejo and no good. Gonzalez back out to LeClaire. Loose ball down inside, and it's kicked back out to Collins. Takes it all the way in underneath the basket, and she's fouled. Not much of a push there. Collins will go to the line to shoot 2. 2 team fouls against the Bears. No fouls against the Tigers yet. First one rattles around and good. Hearn and Garcia check into the game. Second free throw off the back iron, no good. Out of there by Roberts, and coming back the other direction is Rodriguez. Hatch across the timeline, now sets it up. Double dribble there, but they won't count that one. Now throwing it away, we'll be fine. Tigers going to have it going the other way. Collins now walks it across the timeline. It's got Woods on the left wing. Now she shifts down to the low post. Hearn looking on the wing down inside. Littleton's playing that high post, has to come all the way out, pick it up at the top of the key. Now Littleton's going to try a long three off from the top of the key. No good. Rebounded out of there by Hatch. And Hatch does a good job of getting that across the timeline without much pressure. Stolen in there by Collins and then knocked out by Hatch. So one turnover after another here in the Den. Tigers up by 2 with 1:40 to go here on the A&B drive-in scoreboard. Hearn along the baseline, loses it out of bounds and back to Hatch. Long three-pointer jacked up off the back iron by Olguin and rebounded out of there by Woods. And now got a foul underneath. Third team foul against the Bears. Remember, those fouls start over each quarter, and you put you in a automatic 2 shots with 5 towels in a quarter. Collins goes in, Out of control, but picks up the foul. Foul was on number 20, Roberts, her first. Fourth team foul of this quarter for the Bears. Puts Collins on the line to shoot two. First one is no good off the back iron. Don't forget we got the boys coming up tonight right after this game. We'll start a new stream for everybody. Should be around 7 o'clock. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded out there by Woods. Picked up by Littleton, but stolen by the Bears on the block and back the other way quickly. And an offensive foul is going against the Bears. She takes it down inside as Hearn takes the charge. LeClaire checks in for Hearn as she's going to take it on the bench. She hit her head against on the floor there, but a good team play there to pick up the charge. Under a minute to go, Tigers up 6-4 here. Collins tries to step through and just throws it out of bounds. Picked up by the Tigers, now off Woods' foot. LeClaire, Tigers just out of control right now with this lineup they got inside. Littleton for a long three off the back iron, no good. Run down by LeClaire. She hangs on to it. Back out on top. Now stolen by the Bears. Back the other direction is Martinez. Throws it up and no good. And off. We'll mix up here, try to figure out what we got. They're actually going to call a foul against the Bears, so they put the Tigers on the line. This is their fifth foul. So Collins will go back to the line with 18.4 seconds here in the first quarter. First free throw, no good. Actually rattles around and does go down. Collins 49% from the free throw line this season. Makes the first one. No good as Woods knocks it out of bounds. Trying to save it, and this will go over to Hatch. Tigers up 7-4 here with 17 seconds to go here in the first quarter on the A&B Drive-In scoreboard. Down inside. They got about 1 second to go. Going to try to throw this one up and no good. And that's going to do it for the first quarter on the A&B Drive-In scoreboard. The Tigers up 7-4 as we move to the second right after this. Drive up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In. For faster service, call your order in for the best burritos smothered in red chili and cheese. Or try the green chili cheeseburgers with fries, the best in all the Southwest. Drive through our newly remodeled drive-up window at 211 Broadway in downtown Truth or Consequences, 575-894-9294. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 8:30 p.m. Back here in the den. At the end of the first quarter. Second quarter is going to be brought to you by Los Arcos Steakhouse, 1400 North Date Street. Quality cuisine since 1970, 575-894-6200. That's LosArcosSteakhouse.com. Tigers will bring it in here to start the second quarters. They're up by 3. Littleton, Collins, LeClaire, Gonzalez, and Luna on the court for the Tigers. This was their starting 5. Actually, the Bears will bring it in. Alternating possession. Tigers still matching up man-to-man. Knocked out by LeClaire. Will stay with the Bears. A little extra step there. They're going to let it go this time, and then Collins out on the rebound. Back the other way quickly. Going to step all the way through and off the glass. No good. Luna down inside trying to clean it up. Now Gonzalez has it and lost and picked up. Now Littleton checks in and is going to get called for the foul as she reached inside. Littleton just a little too aggressive there. Just reaches over. Tries to get the ball. Picked up her first foul. Started over with the team fouls here as the Tigers got their first team foul here in the second quarter. Pressured by the Tigers in the backcourt. Finally get it across. Set up for a three-pointer from the right wing. In and out, no good. Rebounded out of there by Gonzalez. Now the Tigers going to set it back up again as Collins takes it across the timeline. Littleton steps out from the wing. Luna down inside, just about lost it. Now to Littleton. No good. Rebounded out of there by Roberts. Down underneath the paint. Luna tries to go for the block. No good. Missed it on the rebound. Loose ball finally picked up by Littleton. Now Littleton running the point guard. Now gets it down, thrown out by Collins, and it's going to go against turnover for Collins, and Hatch will have it back. So tit for tat here tonight. Is it one turnover after another for each team? Over and back, they're going to call on that one as she was still in the air when she received it. She didn't have it quite planted down. So the Tigers now will get it at midcourt. They're up 7-4 here with 6:23 to play. Down inside for Luna, and good. That was a good play there by Luna. Just taking it right to the glass, and now the Tigers up by 5. LeClaire got pressure on top. It was hit by LeClaire. Stolen by Gonzalez back the other direction, and Gonzalez with an easy basket. And now a timeout's going to be taken by Hatch here as we've got 5:52 to play here in the second quarter. Tigers up 11-4 on the Los Arcos Steakhouse scoreboard. We'll be right back.
It's good to have Davis Fleck United Pharmacy nearby. From cold medications to gifts for everyone on your list. From over-the-counter help to greeting cards, magazines, and newspapers. Just one stop at Davis Fleck does it. Remember, Davis Fleck accepts most prescription insurance plans and offers a senior citizens prescription discount program too. Davis Fleck United Pharmacy, your leader pharmacy, located at 500 Broadway, right here in Tier C, is a drugstore and much, much more.
After the timeout taken by the Bears, Tigers up 11-4 here in the second with 5:52 to go. All the way across the timeline, and it's about kicked out. Loose ball picked up by the Bears. No good. Blocked by Luna. Luna finally picks up the loose ball as she had a good block in there against Ramirez. Collins on the drive, kicks it off to Hearn. Hearn's going to jack up a three, and off the iron, no good. I'm sorry. That was Hearn. LeClaire on the defense. Turnaround jumper off the back iron, picked up by Gonzalez, and here comes Collins back the other way for the Tigers. Hearn looks down inside for Luna. Luna on a turnaround. No good. Knocked out of bounds. It's going to go to the Hatch. Woods, Littleton, and Raquejo check back in for the Tigers. A little bit of full court press there by Hot Springs. Down inside, easy dribble. No good off the glass. Picked up by Hatch, no good. And the scrum continues, and we have a jump ball. This will go for the Tigers on the alternating possession. Collins now across the timeline. Just about stolen. Getting it to Littleton. Now Gonzalez all the way down and no good. Didn't use the glass and rebounded out of there by Hatch and knocked out of bounds. It's actually going to give it off as Hatch, and the Tigers will bring it in under their basket. Gonzalez has to pick up the loose ball. Now she's going to take it off the left wing. Back out to Collins now. Collins on the drive. Tries to step through, feed it off to Gonzalez, and good. Another 2 points in there for the senior. Raquejo steps inside the passing lane there and picks it off, and the Tigers back the other way after the turnover. Quickly now down to Littleton on the step through off the glass and good, and she'll go to the line. Actually, they're just going to count it as the basket. Gonzalez checks in, number 14 for the Bears. Tigers up 13-4 now as a little bit of pressure here. Full court has helped out the Tigers. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Woods. Woods quickly across the timeline. Looks at Gonzalez now back out to Collins. Almost stolen in there by Roberts, and now bounce pass inside to Gonzalez and an easy basket for the layup for the senior Gonzalez. Tigers extending that lead now, 15-4 here with 3 minutes to go here right before the half. And a fast break off by Hatch, and good as that one's put up by the senior Carranza. Gonzalez now off to Collins. Collins off the glass and going to be fouled as she hits the deck. Carranza in there on the foul. Gets her on the head a little bit off the arm, shoulder, and head as she puts Collins on the line. First team foul this quarter for Hatch. First one rolls around and rolls out. Luna and Sofia Garcia, number 34, check in for the Tigers. Second free throw is good. Then the Tigers up by 10 here in the Den right before the half. Tigers still playing that matchup man. And an easy basket in there for Roberts on the drive, the junior. She's averaging 3.3 points a game. Littleton loses control, and Raquejo picks it up off the rim and rebounded out of there by Roberts. Hatch making a little run now. If they can put another, there's a big three-pointer put up and good. And that was put up by the Bears. And now all of a sudden the Tigers only have a 5-point lead as we're on a 5-0 run now for the Bears. Littleton from the point. all the way down and gets blocked, and there's a foul inside, and she may go to the line. Does pick her up right on the arm. Gonzalez and Hearn getting ready to check in for the Tigers as Littleton goes to the line. First free throw is off the front of the rim, no good. Luna and Collins check out of the game as LeClaire and also Raquejo are out. Hernan back in, as well as Gonzalez. Littleton on the next free throw is good. The Tigers up 17-11 with 1:30 to play here in the first half. Loose ball picked up by Hearn, and she's going to be fouled in there. Actually going to call a traveling violation against Hearn. Roberts on the turnaround. She's going to be fouled, and she'll go to the line. Wasn't really touched by Gonzalez there. I guess they figured it got her by the body. Roberts to the line. She's 52% free throw on the season. Misses the first. Second one rattles around and good. As Hatch is on a 6-1 run right now against the Tigers here late in the first half. Just about stolen out of there by Hatch, picked up by Gonzalez. Now LeClaire pressured up at the top of the key, and a turnover by the Tigers. Coming back the other direction is the Bears. Another three-pointer, number 11 puts it up, no good. Rebounded out of there. That was Martinez on the shot. Rebounded out of there by the Tigers. Under a minute to play with a 5-point lead. Gonzalez all the way in and for the layup, and that's what the Tigers got to do inside, is just keep feeding her the second half. A tie up. It's going to stay with the Bears on the alternating possession with 34.9 seconds to go here in the first half. Actually, we're going to give it to the Tigers. Should have been the Hatch ball. On the easy layup bar, the Bears on the inbound and misses the shot, picked up by the Tigers. Here comes Littleton quickly across the timeline. Going to try to take it to the baseline, and does, and she's going to be knocked out of bounds. That was on number 24. For the Bears, that was just their third team foul for this half. Or I should say this quarter. Garcia now over to Littleton on the inbound. Littleton with a little jumper and good from the elbow. And the Tigers up 21-12 now with 10 seconds to go. Roberts get called for a violation. So the Tigers with 8.8 seconds. Down inside for Garcia, off the glass and good, and that's going to do it for the half as the Tigers go on a run there. They're up 23-12 on the Los Arcos Steakhouse scoreboard. We're going to have some commercial breaks. We'll be back with the second half right after this.
When you're in the market to buy or sell your home or property, remember Homesteaders Realty. Maybe it's time to consider buying instead of renting, downsizing, or making more room for the kids and grandkids. Maybe you've been thinking about moving into the country, or maybe it's a lake house that has you daydreaming. No matter what your motive, Kathy Vickers and the gang at Homesteaders Realty can help you find the perfect home. Call on Homesteaders Realty at 507 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte when you're in the market to buy or sell your home. Johnny B's loves the Tigers and is proud to help bring these games to you. When you're hungry for home-style cooking, head to Johnny B's at 2160 North Date Street, right here in Tier C. While you're there, make sure to save room for a tasty treat from Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor. Heck, you can just go have ice cream if you'd like. Whether it's on the football field or the baseball field, on the court, at home, or on the road, Johnny B's and Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor support the Hot Springs Tigers today and always.
Are unwanted guests invading your home? Say goodbye with Turtleback Pest and Weed Control. We offer swift, reliable service to eliminate pests from your life with state-of-the-art integrated pest management techniques. We offer eco-friendly solutions to keep your home safe for your family, pets, and the environment. Our certified professionals are trained to identify and tackle the pests troubling you. So don't let pests rule your life. Call Turtleback Pest and Weed Control at 575-894-7513 for a free consultation.
Taking care of all of Sierra County's plumbing, gas, and HVAC needs, MPG Services says, Go Tigers! MPG Services is located at 1907 South Broadway and doesn't just do service calls. They sell the products that help you take care of your own. So remember, when you need plumbing parts or just want to let the pros handle the job, call on MPG Services 740-1440 or 894-1440. You'll find their well-stocked store in 1907 South Broadway.
Since 1941, Sierra Electric has been a member-owned cooperative that has been providing quality, consistent electric service to Sierra County for 78 years. We support local youth programs while lending a helping hand to our members and neighbors. Sierra Electric Co-op is proud to power your life and proud to support the Tigers. Sierra Electric is a touch-tone energy cooperative, equal opportunity provider and employer. Go Tigers!
Whether you are celebrating the latest Tiger victory or just a night out with friends, the Sierra County DWI Prevention Program reminds you to designate a driver when you plan to drink. Don't drink and drive. It's against the law. It's deadly. It can ruin your life in a split second. Underage drinking is also against the law and can wreck your high school years and keep you out of college and the military. So, make good choices. If you're under 21, don't drink. If you're over 21, don't drink and drive.
Quality cuisine since 1970. Legendary menu selections including our hand-cut steaks, prime rib, lobster, fresh seafood, and chicken. Enjoy an extensive wine list in our comfortable bar with outdoor patio. We have ample parking and banquet room. Open daily at 5 p.m. 1400 North Date Street in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-6200, LosArcosSteakhouse.com. Sierra Vista Hospital's new facility is a community-operated 15-bed critical access hospital featuring the latest technology and equipment to ensure top-notch patient care. The emergency room is always open if you have a medical emergency. Our EMS provide medical services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Sierra Vista Hospital and Clinics, 800 East 9th Avenue in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-2111. If an emergency, dial 911.
One play can change momentum in the game, and one deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see Agent Sharon Luna, your Farm Bureau agent in Tier C. She can help bundle your car and home together in a single policy. So if life sends a little blitz in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay one deductible for everything that's covered. Talk to Farm Bureau agent Sharon Luna today. Stop by 405 North Date or call 575-894-0060. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Providing the best landscape and fencing in all of Sierra County, Lynn's Landscape offers the best service for small or large projects. Lynn's Landscape specializes in decorative block retaining walls. Whether you need artificial turf or natural landscaping, call the professionals at Lynn's Landscape and Fencing, 575-744-4009 or 575-740-4045.
Is the stress of the game making you bite your nails? Annette and staff of Spa Escape and Salon invite you to come get a manicure or pedicure with them. They can work the stress out with a body massage or even cover up the gray with a cut and color. Spa Escape and Salon at 505 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte is your one-stop location to take away the stress, the gray, and just relax. Make your appointment today for any of their services by calling 740-4142. Spa Escape and Salon are proud supporters of all Tiger sports.
Whitehead Automotive says go Tigers. At Whitehead Automotive, you'll find game-changing deals on sales and service. We have a great selection of used quality vehicles along with highly trained service and sales team with unbeatable prices of vehicles and service. You can't beat it. Whitehead Automotive's great sales and great service equals a winning combination, just like the Tigers. Stop by and see the gang at Whitehead Automotive at 9th and Date.
Sheesh, kids are expensive in the fall and every other season of the year. It's a good thing Bank of the Southwest is there to weather the storm with us. With personal loan options for things like living expenses, purchasing a vehicle, clothing and supplies, moving expenses, and more. It sure helps. We all want them to stop growing up. Well, sort of. It's nice to know Bank of the Southwest is there to treat us like family when they do. Bank of the Southwest, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 439264.
Need concrete? Bar 2's got it. Need asphalt? Bar 2's got it. Need dirt? Bar 2's got it. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel is your full-service construction center. They even install and service septic tanks. Visit Bar 2 Sand and Gravel and Transit Mix, where you'll be met by a friendly, helpful staff and enjoy prompt, efficient service no matter what size job you're working on. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel, serving the community since 1957, located at the Cuchillo Creek Bridge on Highway 181, just north of Tier C. Call 894-7181.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Your State Farm agent, Ben Trujillo, is honored to be a Tiger at heart and an avid Tiger supporter. State Farm is a name you can trust, and Ben Trujillo is an agent you know. Whether you're looking to insure your home, car, business, or RV, give Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, a call today at 575-382-3636. Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, is proud to say, go Tigers!
Drive up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In. For faster service, call your order in for the best burritos smothered in red chili and cheese. Or try the green chili cheeseburgers with fries, the best in all the Southwest. Drive through our newly remodeled drive-up window at 211 Broadway in downtown Truth or Consequences, 575-894-9294. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 8:30 p.m.
It's good to have Davis Fleck United Pharmacy nearby. From cold medications to gifts for everyone on your list. From over-the-counter help to greeting cards, magazines, and newspapers. Just one stop at Davis Fleck does it. Remember, Davis Fleck accepts most prescription insurance plans and offers a senior citizens prescription discount program too. Davis Fleck United Pharmacy, your leader pharmacy, located at 500 Broadway, right here in Tier C, is a drugstore and much, much more.
Welcome back to the Den as the Hot Springs Tigers up 23-12 here at halftime. Third quarter coming up is brought to you by Lynn's Landscape and Fencing. 575-894. I'm sorry, 575-744-4009. Your residential, commercial, and security fencing. Lynn's Landscape and Fencing, 420 Warm Springs Boulevard. Make sure you go by there and see Big Lynn. Take care of everything you need. Lynn's Landscape and Fencing. Always appreciate all of our sponsors helping us bring Tiger sports to you right here on the NFHS Network, Facebook, and YouTube. Tigers will be bringing it in here in the third quarter. We have the boys basketball coming up next. Right here on the same platforms. Just make sure that you tune in. Tigers will be back again on the 18th of February as they travel the road in district next week, both the girls and boys. LeClaire now gets it into Collins as she's going to set it up top of the key. Littleton now looking down inside and back over to Collins. Luna now on the turnaround, tries to get it. Looked like she was trying to maybe get it down to Gonzalez and just threw it away. Tigers up by 11 here in the Den. Good pass down inside. Little loss down in the paint. Throws it up, rebounded by Gonzalez, and now she's going to clear it out for the Tigers. Littleton now off over inside to Gonzalez, and she's blocked in there by Roberts on a good play there by the Bears as she knocks it out of bounds. LeClaire gets it into Luna. Luna pressured right at the top of the key, and now Collins is going to take it. Going to throw up a little jumper and good just from the elbow. And the Tigers up 25-12 now. Long pass. Double dribble. This time they're going to call that one. Tigers up 25-12 here as Collins gets it across to Littleton. Tigers setting up their offense once again. On the drive, Littleton all the way down off the glass and good. As the Bears not able to stop the ball going into the paint. Steal by Littleton back the other direction. Little step back jumper from the free throw line. No good. Knocked out by Gonzalez, so Hatch will have it. As the pressure comes for the Tigers. Not questioning much, but against Cobury, this is where the Tigers needed to shine against Cobury. Put a little pressure on a full court. They didn't do much of that against their loss against Cobury. Oh, and a two-point basket for LeClaire. She puts it in for Hatch. I guess we'll help everybody out tonight as she just takes it the wrong way. A little embarrassed there, but give 2 points to, I don't know how they're going to score that one on the scorer's table, but 2 points for the Bears. Credited to LeClaire. Now Luna's going to take it, dribbled it off one of the Bears and out, and it looks like it came off her foot. No, they're going to call it off Hatch, and the Tigers will have it. Checking in is Raquejo and Hearn and Woods. Checks in for LeClaire and Luna, as well as Littleton. Takes a break. So just got a little confused on which way they were supposed to go. Down inside, Collins now pressured right on the baseline, just about stepped out of bounds. Now to Gonzalez on the crossover dribble, down in the paint, and another good block in there by Roberts. That's 2 blocks now for Roberts for the Bears. Foul's going to go against Woods. As Woods got a little aggressive in there trying to fight through the screen, and she picks up her first foul. Now Luna's going to check back in for Woods. And Luna about knocks her over. Not a good series there for McKenna Woods. Hatch across the timeline, stolen by Gonzalez and gets it over to Collins, and Collins trying to get it down inside the paint. She gets bumped, and she'll go to the line. Foul was on Gonzalez, the senior for Hatch, and the first free throw by Collins is no good. Tigers up 27-14. Collins on the second free throw is off the front of the rim, and Luna tries to get the rebound and stolen out of there by Hatch, and they're going to have a foul against Luna, number 50. It's going to be the third team foul, her first personal foul. And the Steigers still pushing in some pressure here for full court. From the free throw line, blocked by Luna. Luna picks up the loose ball and gets it over to Collins, and back the other way come the Tigers. Hearn now looks inside for Luna. Luna just turns around, has to kick it back out to Gonzalez for three. No good. Misses the rim and rebounded out of there by the Bears, but it's stolen back by Raquejo, and Luna tries to get it in for the basket, and she'll be fouled. Foul was on Ramirez, her second. Luna's first free throw is good. Second free throw rattles around, no good, and Raquejo gets down inside, and we got a whistle underneath. And got a lane violation by the Bears, so Luna will shoot another one. Basket no good, tied up by Gonzalez. Across the timeline, going to jack up a two just inside the key, and good. And that was number 25, Carranza for the Bears, the senior, and she picks up 2 points. 28-16 now for Hot Springs. Collins on the drive, down inside, throws it up, and going to be fouled. Foul on number 10. Holguin. Collins' first free throw is good. Littleton and Garcia check in for Gonzalez and Luna. I'm sorry, for Hearn and Luna. Collins' next free throw on its way. And off the front of the rim, picked up her own rebound, and down inside for an easy layup was Collins as she followed her shot. Got Bears standing flat-footed, picked up another 2 points. Off the glass, over the back, and that'll be Tiger ball. Littleton now running the point. She gets it over the timeline. Collins now, they got Gonzalez in there at the high post trying to get it to her. Just about picked off by the Bears. Littleton all the way in and no good. Rebounded out of there by Roberts. And back come Hatch the other way. And Roberts tries to save it and throw it away, and then Littleton picks it up. Garcia picks up the loose ball. Now Littleton kicks it off to Raquejo from the three-pointer off the back of the iron, no good. Cleaned up down inside by Gonzalez for another two for the senior. And the Tigers up 33-16 here with 3.5 to play in the third. Three-pointer put up by Roberts and no good, but rebounded in there by the Bears, and that was Ramirez on the rebound and put it right back up. Littleton now steps it up, top of the key. Over to Collins on the side. Stolen out of there by Roberts. Back the other direction come the Bears as Littleton steps in and then kicks it out of bounds. And the Bears will have it. 2:44 to play as Hearn, LeClaire, Woods, and Luna all check in. Collins will stay out with the new crew coming in. Should have been a double dribble there. Roberts now on the drive all the way down inside, and she's going to be fouled, and I don't think the basket's going to count. They're going to say she was on the floor. And she was already in the air at that point. They're going to call the foul on McKenna Woods. They actually called the foul on Collins. And a block by Luna. She tries to get it as the Bears bring it in. Roberts now on the drive against Luna. Luna, another block shot for Luna as Woods tries to get the rebound, and now Roberts pulls it out. And now stolen by McKenna Woods the other direction on the little step through, and no good. Tries to get her own rebound. Stolen out of there by Hatch, and to come back the other way quickly. Down inside for Roberts. Another block by Luna, and picked up by Woods over to Collins and all the way back to Tigers. Now a little bump and foul on the way down. That's going to go against the Hatch Valley Bears against Collins. That should be on 23, Ramirez. That's her third. 14 fouls for Hatch this quarter and 3 for the Tigers, so nobody in the bonus yet. LeClaire looking for Luna. Finally gets it into her at the top of the key. Now Collins over to LeClaire. LeClaire thinking about that three. She's going to drive the baseline, or down to the baseline, and now kick back out to Luna. Now LeClaire loses it underneath. Gets it over to Woods, no good, and Luna steps in, trying to get it over the back, and finally cleaned up out of there by Roberts as it's getting tough and physical down inside with 1:30 to play here in the third quarter. Long three-pointer off the rim, no good. Rebounded out of there by the Bears. And now a traveling violation against Ramirez as she got rolled over in the paint. Collins down over to LeClaire and no good. Rebounded out of there by Roberts, and we got a whistle. Going to be a foul against Hot Springs. That was against Luna, her second. She'll check out, and Gonzalez comes back in the game for the Tigers. Full court press again for Hot Springs as they get it across the timeline easy. Roberts now gets it over to the left wing. A long three-pointer up by Hatch and no good. Rebounded out of there by Gonzalez and over to Collins. Less than a minute to go. Tigers up 33-18. On the drive and bumping foul. That's a 15 foul. As Collins goes to the line to shoot two. First free throw rattles out. Collins 49% from the free throw line this season. Misses the first. Makes the second. There we go, 50%. Bears across the timeline as LeClaire steps in, and she's just going to get for blocking foul. Claire tried to make the tackle there just across midcourt. Team foul against Hot Springs, so that'll put Hatch on the line for two. First free throw off the back iron. Second free throw is good. Woods now on the drive, gets it down inside for Collins, and she's going to get called. Actually, foul against Hatch. O'Gean on the foul, her second. It's going to put Collins on the line with 28.3 seconds. First free throw is good. Second free throw off the mark and rebounded out of there by Roberts for the Bears. 20 seconds to go here in the third quarter, brought to you by Lynn's Landscape and Fencing. On the loose ball, Collins back the other way. Dives down inside. They're not going to call anything. Going to give it to Hatch. We'll watch this one. This should have been at least a foul or something here. May have been offensive foul. They're going to give it to the Tigers on the out of bound. Collins on the elbow, no good. Picked up by Gonzalez, no good. Back the other direction comes Roberts with about 2 seconds to go. Throws one up right at the buzzer and no good at the end of the third quarter. On the Lynn's Landscape and Fencing scoreboard, the Tigers up 35-19. We'll be back with the final stanza right after this.
When you're in the market to buy or sell your home or property, remember Homesteaders Realty. Maybe it's time to consider buying instead of renting, downsizing, or making more room for the kids and grandkids. Maybe you've been thinking about moving into the country, or maybe it's a lake house that has you daydreaming. No matter what your motive, Kathy Vickers and the gang at Homesteaders Realty can help you find the perfect home. Call on Homesteaders Realty at 507 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte when you're in the market to buy or sell your home.
At the end of the third quarter, Tigers up 35-19. The fourth quarter is going to be brought to you by Turtleback Pest and Weed Control. Serving Sierra County for 42 years, 575-894-7513. Make sure you call Joni or Lewis. Have them take care of all your pest and weed control problems. Turtleback Pest and Weed. Tigers, we get ready to start the fourth quarter with a 35-19 lead. Littleton across the timeline now after the bring it in here to start the fourth quarter. Got Luna at the high post. Got Gonzalez roaming around on the baseline down there on the low post. Collins now from the elbow. Going to turn around and just shoot. That one was wide open. In and out off the glass. No good. And now Hatch gets it down close quickly. And a three-pointer off the rim. No good. And rebounded out of there by Gonzalez. LeClaire now gets it across the timeline. And over to Collins. Knocked out of bounds by Hatch. Luna on the turnaround jumper off the glass and good as she turned around right in the paint. Hatch finally gets it down inside and a block by Luna against Olguin. It's about 3 or 4 blocks for Luna here in the game, here just in the second half. Down inside for Roberts off the glass and good. Collins over to Littleton. Now LeClaire for 3 and good as she hits that one from the baseline. She's got a good little shot. Leave her wide open. She'll nail it. Roberts now on the drive. Steps up against Luna and misses, and Luna finally has the rebound, and there's going to be a foul underneath. Looked like that one may go against Roberts. As she reached in and that's her third foul against Roberts. Now the Tigers bring it in with that pressure from Hatch as Littleton gets it across. Down over to LeClaire. She's feeling it right now. This one off the rim. Rebounded by Gonzalez. Through the legs. Picked up by Littleton for 3 and no good. And now a rebound inside there, and Luna's going to get called for the foul. That's her third foul against Luna. As wholesale changes for Hot Springs. Raquejo, Hearn, Garcia, and Woods all check in. So the Tigers a little light on the inside. This is their smallest lineup they've had tonight. And a foul inside by Hearn. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Reagan Hearn, the sophomore. Team foul start over each quarter. Second team foul by Hot Springs. First free throw is good. By the junior Rodriguez for the Bears. Second free throw on its way and off the mark as Woods runs it down. Littleton loses the handle and hits the deck, but picked up by the Bears, and Littleton just reaches in and grabs it. Going to be a jump ball. On the inbound, Roberts gets it down inside to Ramirez, and off the glass, no good. I'm sorry, Rodriguez. It's going to go off the Bears and going to be Tiger ball. Timeout on the court as the Hot Springs Tigers take a timeout. We're going to take one with them on the Turtleback Pest and Weed Control scoreboard. The Tigers up 40-22 with 5:39 to play here in the fourth.
Johnny B's loves the Tigers and is proud to help bring these games to you. When you're hungry for home-style cooking, head to Johnny B's at 2160 North Date Street, right here in Tier C. While you're there, make sure to save room for a tasty treat from Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor. Heck, you can just go have ice cream if you'd like. Whether it's on the football field or the baseball field, on the court, at home, or on the road, Johnny B's and Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor support the Hot Springs Tigers today and always.
Back here in the den after the Tigers take a quick timeout. They're up 40-22 here on the Turtleback Pest and Weed Control scoreboard. Tigers will bring it in. McKenna gets it into Littleton. A little bit of pressure there to get it across the timeline. Littleton's going to take it all the way and knocked out of bounds. Littleton from the baseline to Requejo. The Tigers pretty light here as far as size-wise on the court. This one's going to be off the Tigers and going to be picked up by the Bears. Tigers wholesale changes again. Collins and Gonzalez, Luna, and LeClaire all check in. And now we got some height back out there for the Tigers. A little quick break there going into the timeout there in the fourth quarter. Give them a little bit extra time on the bench. And now the Tigers pressured up, and this was off, kicked out of bounds by the Bears. LeClaire with the pressure. Collins kicked back out to Gonzalez. Turnaround for Luna off the glass and good as she leans that one in. Now the Tigers back up by 20 here with under 5 to play. Good defensive bounce pass there, or good offense there for the Bears, but not able to convert. Collins looking inside, gets it down to Requejo. Now Requejo tries to get it inside and stolen by the Bears, and back the other way they come, and then thrown out by the Bears again. So one turnover after another again here for both teams. Collins going to get called for a 5-second tie-up, and that's going to turn it over to Hatch. Three-pointer on its way by the Bears. May have been partially blocked. And that was Ramirez, the junior, trying to hit the three and knocked out and went out of bounds. Gonzalez now bring it in for Hot Springs. Collins all the way down and off the glass and no good. But she'll go to the line to shoot two. First free throw is good. Second free throw is good by Collins. Tigers up now by 22. Stolen out of there by LeClaire, back the other way. LeClaire's going to go in and hit the deck. Second free throw is good by LeClaire. Off the mark and knocked out of bounds. Be Tiger ball. Collins just loses it on the sidelines. Going to be turned over to Hatch. And another big substitution here for Hot Springs as Woods, Hearn, Garcia, and Littleton check into the game. Foul inside there against Garcia for the Tigers. Little quick in the lane there for the shooter, so Tigers will have it. Gonzalez going to take this one all the way down and loses it. Another turnover for Hot Springs. Going to start keeping tally on the girls' game, how many turnovers each team has. May run out of crayons. Long pass down to Hatch. Looks like they're going to not be able to save this one. It goes out of bounds, and the Hot Springs will have it. 3:28 to play. Tigers up 45-22. Littleton now on the drive. It's 3-on-2. Takes it all the way in and no good. Picks up her own rebound and may go to the line. That foul looked like it was on Ramirez, number 23. That's her fourth foul. First one rolls out, no good. Second free throw is good. Loose ball on the floor, picked up, knocked around by Littleton, stolen by Hearn. And Littleton's going to bring it back. Burn some time off the clock here. All the way inside for Littleton, no good. Rebounded out of there by Roberts, and she just turned around and knocked Littleton down, and now a foul's going to go against McKenna Woods. Tries to get it down inside, throws it away, and the Tigers have it. LeClaire down, gets it down inside for Luna. Stolen and knocked out of bounds by the Bears. Luna down inside, gets it lost to Roberts. And then out of bounds by the Bears, by Reyes. .219 to play here in the Den as we got the boys getting ready here for their game coming up. We're running a little bit late tonight. It's almost 7 o'clock now, so it's probably going to be about a 7:20 tip-off for Hot Springs. So stay tuned on the NFHS Network in YouTube and Facebook, as we'll have those games for you live about 20 minutes after this game's over. Foul against Requejo for Hot Springs. First free throw is good for Reyes. Second free throw is good. Tigers up by 22 here with 2 minutes to play. Collins all the way down, no good. Picked up by McKenna Woods, too hard off the glass. And a fight down inside and a held ball. It's going to stay with the Tigers. Collins down underneath the basket. A little bit too far, and another tie up. This time it'll go to Hatch. Down inside to Roberts, off the glass and good, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line. As McKenna just trying to get in front of her there, picks up her third foul. Roberts missed it, picked up by the Tigers. LeClaire on the drive, kicks it back out to Collins and lost inside. LeClaire picks it up and gets it to Requejo, no good. Rebounded out of there by the Bears. Stripped out of there by the Tigers, and Woods finally gets it and still misses it. And now we're going to have a jump ball down inside. And that one will stay with the Tigers. Actually going to give it to the Bears. Should be Tiger ball on the alternating possession. Now they got it straightened out. Down inside for Collins and stripped out of there, and another jump ball is going to be possession to the Hatch this time. One minute to play. The Tigers up by 20 here in the Den against the Hatch Valley Bears. Tigers look to improve to 7-14 on the season. Roberts with a big basket down underneath for the Bears. Collins back out to Garcia over top of the key now to LeClaire. Tigers can just burn the timeout here. And LeClaire throws it away to Roberts, and Roberts is going to take this one all the way down. Little bump there by Collins, and a two-pointer no good. Rebounded out by the Tigers. Underneath the pressure, right through the legs is LeClaire, and she gets bumped out of bounds. And that's going to give it down to Hatch. So need to put on the shoulder pads and the helmet to finish this game out. Down inside for Roberts, off the glass, around and good. So another basket there by Roberts as she's making a run here late in the game. Tigers now can burn this one out if we don't throw it away. And that's going to do it. The final score here from the Den as Turtleback Pest and Weed Control scoreboard. The Hot Springs Tigers 46 and Hatch Valley 30. We'll be right back with the next game, so keep it tuned up. We'll stop this stream and be right back.